Now, the phone hacking trial has been told how two different members of staff at the News of the World called Surrey police to tell them they'd heard voicemail messages left on the phone of the murdered schoolgirl Milly Dowler. The jury at the Old Bailey was shown transcripts of the messages left on the phone. Our Home Affairs correspondent Andy Davis was in court. He joins us from there now. Andy.
John, Milly Dowler's voicemail was hacked by the News of the World in 2002, and what the jury heard today was just how much the police investigating her disappearance knew about this at the time, because the News of the World were trying to get Surrey police to help them stand up a story about one of the messages that they'd listened to. So they told Surrey police about this voicemail message repeatedly. So jurors were shown an email from the managing editor then of the News of the World, Stuart Kuttner, to the head of the press office at Surrey Police, in which he reminded her that we passed on information to you about messages left on Amanda Dowler's mobile phone. In addition, we advised of other messages left on this number, and we offered a copy of a tape recording of the messages and other assistance. It was also claimed today that one of the news editors there, Neville Thurlbeck, told the police that they'd got Milly Dowler's voicemail number and PIN number from schoolgirls. And at one point it was claimed that another News of the World reporter had even played a recording of a voicemail down the phone to this press officer. A defence barrister eventually asked her, when you were told on April the 13th that Milly's voicemail had been accessed by the News of the World, that did not cause you to refer it to anybody, that maybe this should be investigated? And today the press officer, Sarah McGregor, replied, I'm not a detective and I was not working as an investigating officer. It would be their decision. The prosecution's view is that Surrey police took no action on this matter, and it's their view that they should have.
And the jury heard, Andy, evidence of Rebecca Brooks's movements at the time that all this was happening.
Yes, during the period in question, Rebecca Brooks was on holiday in Dubai with her then partner, the actor Ross Kemp. And it's the prosecution case that at the time she was in close contact with the News of the World, with her staff, and that she knew that there'd been phone hacking going on. That was denied, that's been denied by her, and her barrister today questioned the account which was given by the prosecution about just how much contact she had with her staff during that period. Mrs. Brooks, who was seen today leaving the court with her husband, Charlie Brooks, and all the other defendants in this case, deny the charges against them.
Andy Davis at the Old Bailey.